These are supposed to be the toughest earbuds out there, so let's test them out. They seem to be okay. They work! So just like the Elite 10s that we just reviewed, I know there's a Gen 2 model out right now. There wasn't that much of a difference when comparing the two models, and since these are still available, you might actually be able to purchase these on sale. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. In the meantime, let's check them out. Starting off with the design. Looking at the case, it's identical to what we've seen with the Elite 10. It's small in size where it fits easily in your pants pocket without creating much bulk, and it features a flip-top design. The Jabra logo is engraved on the front right above the LED indicator light, and on the bottom we have a USB-C port for charging. Switching over to the buds, the Elite 8 Actives feature the same design language as the Elite 7 Actives before them. This time around, the buds are covered by a thin piece of soft silicone. The physical buttons are much easier to press when compared to their predecessors. The buds feature a total of 6 microphones, pressure relief vents, and 2 proximity sensors for single bud use. When it comes to fit and comfort, just like the Elite 7 Actives before them, the Elite 8 Actives have shake grip technology. And what that is a little bit extra grip on the silicone tips. It is something that you notice, especially coming from the Elite 10s. Wearing these on my drills and even in my workouts, these simply did not move. I had no fear that these were going to fall out whatsoever. They're also small enough where they don't stick up past my ears, and they're very light, coming in at only 5 grams each, so you forget that they're in your ears when they're in there. Combine that with the pressure relief vents, these, along with the 7s before them, are probably one of the most comfortable earbuds I have tested to date. Looking at the features, we have the same features that are available on the Elite 10. We have Bluetooth 5.3, which works great as expected. I had no issues with connecting these to any of my devices, and I never experienced any loss in sound. Multi-point connection is present, allowing you to connect them to up to 2 devices at the same time. I connected the Elite 8 Actives to both my iPhone and iPad and found that you needed to pause the music on one device first before being able to switch to the next. So like you saw in the intro, Jabra is giving the Elite 8 Actives the title of World's Toughest Earbuds. With that being said, please don't throw your earbuds around. A rating of IP68 is present, which means they are fully dust and waterproof. You can fully submerge these under 1.5 meters of water and they should survive. Not only that, but the case also has a rating of IP54, which means it is resistant to dust and can withstand light splashes of water. In my test of dunking the earbuds in a glass of water and spraying the case, they continued working without any issues. In regards to your sound modes, I found that both ANC and transparency mode work exactly the same as the Elite 7s. ANC does enough to get the job done. Taking them to the laundromat, the humming of the machines was cancelled out, but higher frequencies like conversations managed to sneak their way through. Here's the kicker though. When you compare these to the Elite 10, I found that the Elite 8 Actives ANC performed much better, and that's largely due to them being in-ear earbuds as opposed to the open-ear design on the Elite 10. A lot less noise happens to make its way in because of the seal the silicone tips create. Of course, it's not industry leading by any means, but it should work well enough for most people when music is playing. Transparency mode works as it should. Noises coming in sounded natural, and I had no problem hearing traffic on my runs with volume turned up to 65%. And this leads us to the mic test. As always, I'll let you guys be the judge. Alright, so here we are testing out the microphones on the Elite 8 Actives, and as usual, you can see in front of me that I have coffee shop noises playing on my iPad at around 60% volume to give that real world feel. So I'll quiet down to see if any noise comes in. Okay, now I'll go ahead and I'll test out each microphone individually. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'll go ahead and I'll quiet this down. And this is what the microphones sound like in a quiet environment. Let me know what you guys think. For the sound performance, I found the Elite 8 Actives to sound very similar to the Elite 10 with two major exceptions. One, the bass is way more present, and two, they're louder. This all comes from their 6mm drivers, which are actually smaller than the 10mm drivers found on the Elite 10s. The sound here is rich, fun, and makes the music come alive. The mids are clear and forward sounding with detailed vocals being pushed forward. The highs are present and lively, but not harsh or ear-piercing. The bass is booming, and depending on the music that you listen to, can have that rumbling present, which was reminiscent of the older Elite 75T. You also have access to an onboard equalizer to help you fine-tune your sound even further, but honestly, I felt like you didn't need to use it. These already sound great right out of the box. The EQ, in this case, serves to enhance the sound, which makes them sound even better. For other media like YouTube or streaming services, I did not notice any delay in sound. I use these to talk to my friends on Discord, and they could hear me loud and clear. Louder than my SteelSeries headset, actually. For volume, I found 60% to be the sweet spot, but unlike the Elite 10, 60% was good for any type of music and even in noisy environments. When it comes to battery life, Jabra rates these for up to 14 hours of usage with an additional 56 hours with the case. In my test of listening to music at 50% volume without ANC turned on, I started my day off at 7 a.m. and I was able to get to 10:14 p.m. for a total of 15 hours and 14 minutes, which is impressive and if I'm not mistaken, these have the longest battery life of any earbud I've tested so far. Fast charging is available here with 5 minutes giving you an extra hour of playtime, and wireless charging is also available. Finally, let's look at the price. I paid the full retail price of $249 Canadian or $189 US. I've normally seen these on sale for about $189 Canadian, but now that there's a Gen 2 out, on the most recent Prime Day, they went down to $169 Canadian, which is an absolute steal. Overall, if it wasn't obvious, I love the Elite 8 Actives, so much so that they're going to become my daily drivers for the time being. These feel like a direct upgrade from the Elite 7s before them, which is a great thing because those were already fantastic earbuds. In my experience, the Elite 8s overshadow the more expensive Elite 10. Honestly, if you watch my Elite 10 review, take everything I said there and just throw it out the window. You should just get these instead. The Elite 8 Actives sound better, they have a more comfortable and secure fit, they're way more durable, they have exceptional battery life, and best of all, they're cheaper. There's very little that I can say negatively against the Elite 8 Actives. These are just great, and I feel they are worth paying full price for. So, if you're in the market for a pair of new truly wireless earbuds, the Elite 8 Actives should be on the top of your list. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and slap that like button and let me know your thoughts in the comment box down below. If you want to keep seeing more honest reviews like this one, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. That's it for me, guys. As always, I'll catch you in the next video.